I'm here with a story about someone from Indonesia who got a job in the UK. If you listen to the end, you will learn some new vocabulary that will help you describe this story. But if you listen only to the first minute, you won't understand much because it is too difficult. So let's start slowly and then increase the speed to normal. One day there was a woman called Mia. She lived in Jakarta, which is the capital city of Indonesia. Mia was 27 years old and she had a good job in an international company. She loved her job and she felt very proud when people told her, "You work for an international company." That must be very satisfying. She worked long hours and earned a good salary. Mia liked living in Jakarta. It's a very exciting city. There are thousands of restaurants, shops, malls, and places to go out in the evening. But recently, Mia had begun to feel bored with life in Jakarta. She wanted something different, something new. She thought about studying or working abroad. And this is when she found out about the Chevening Scholarship. The Chevening Scholarship is a merit-based scholarship awarded to excellent international students to study for a taught master's in the UK. The scholarship covers university tuition fees, a monthly living allowance, an economy class return airfare to the UK, and additional grants and allowances to cover essential expenditure. You can apply for the Chevening Scholarship if you have a bachelor's degree with at least 2 years of work experience and a passport from a country outside the UK. The deadline to apply is November. Mia started preparing her application straight away. She wrote her statement of purpose, asked her referees to write letters of recommendation for her, and collected all the necessary documents. 1 month later, she submitted her application online. She kept checking her email account every day, hoping for a reply from Chevening. But a few weeks before the new year, she received an email that said her application was unsuccessful. Of course, she was disappointed, but she wasn't going to give up. She would keep trying until she succeeded. After all, Mia managed to find another scholarship to study in the UK. This is an amazing place to study because they offer so many scholarships to international students. Anyway, Mia decided to study international business at the University of Birmingham. She knew that even though the course was not fully funded, she would be able to manage financially. 2 weeks after receiving the scholarship, Mia had to book her flight tickets and pack her bags. Her family and friends were very happy for her and invited her for dinner to say goodbye. When her flight was announced, everyone went to the airport to see her off. At the check-in counter, Mia met a guy. He was traveling to the UK to do his PhD in mathematics. They chatted for a while and exchanged contact information before going through immigration and customs. On arrival at Birmingham Airport, Mia took a deep breath and stepped out into the cool autumn air. There were hundreds of students waiting outside the terminal building to be picked up by their friends or relatives. Mia spotted a sign saying International Students Welcome Desk. She joined the queue and waited her turn. A friendly lady checked her student visa and gave her a warm welcome to the UK. She also gave Mia some useful information for international students, such as how to get a part-time job, how to open a bank account, etc. Then she directed Mia to the campus bus. Mia boarded the bus and soon arrived at her university. As she walked around the campus, she noticed that most of the students were wearing dark blue jackets and sweaters. So she went to the welcome desk to ask where she could buy the official university jacket. A nice lady at the desk pointed towards a building in the distance and said, "It's over there." It's the Students' Union building. The Students' Union provides services to support students during their studies. It offers a wide range of products and services at reasonable prices. At the reception, a helpful man told Mia that the jacket she was looking for was not available at the moment. "We only sell official merchandise," he said, "but I've just seen a second-hand one being sold at the charity shop near the main gate. Why don't you try there?" Mia thanked him and rushed to the charity shop. Luckily, the jacket was still there. She paid for it and hurried back to the reception to collect her key card. With her new jacket on and key card in hand, Mia felt like a real university student. She unlocked her room and threw her bags on the floor. It was a single room with a small bathroom. The walls were bare and the only furniture was a bed, wardrobe, and desk. The next day, Mia went shopping to buy some necessities. She visited several supermarkets to compare prices and finally settled for one near her university. When she returned home, she began unpacking her boxes. Suddenly, she realized that she didn't have anything to hang her clothes on. She dialed the number she had exchanged with the guy at the airport and asked if he knew where she could buy cheap hangers. "I know a place," he said. "Why don't you come over to my place? I'll lend you some." Soon, they were sitting in front of each other sipping tea and chatting. His name was Raj, and he was from India. Raj helped Mia to move in and gave her some tips on how to save money. "I suggest you apply for a part-time job as soon as possible," he said. "It's not easy to get one from your home country. But once you're here, the job center will help you find something." Mia thanked him and promised to return the favor someday. A week after arriving in the UK, Mia went to the job center and registered as a job seeker. The staff helped her prepare her CV and cover letter and gave her some interview tips. After a few days, she attended an interview and was offered a part-time job working in the library. It was perfect for Mia. She worked for 3 hours every afternoon, which gave her enough time to study. In addition to working in the library, Mia also volunteered at a local charity shop. She enjoyed this work because she met lots of interesting people. One day, Mia was helping out at the till when a lady put a jumper down on the counter. Mia picked it up to scan it and noticed that it was hand-knitted. "Did you knit this yourself?" she asked the lady. "Oh, no," the lady replied. "It was donated by one of our customers. But whoever knitted it did a fantastic job." Mia smiled and said, "I agree." A few weeks later, Mia saw the same jumper displayed in the window of the charity shop. It had a price tag on it, but the price was so high that she couldn't afford it. Mia loved knitting, and she couldn't believe that someone would sell such a simple jumper for that much money. She decided to speak to the manager about it. "This is ridiculous," she said. "No one is going to buy this jumper for that price." The manager agreed, but said that they had to follow the pricing guidelines set by head office. "I'm sorry," he said, "but there's nothing I can do about it." Mia shook her head in disbelief and went back to work. She had just finished scanning a customer's purchase when she heard a familiar voice behind her. "That's a lovely jumper," said the voice. Mia turned around to see the same lady standing there. "Would you like to buy it?" the lady asked. "No, it's far too expensive," replied Mia. "Oh, I see," said the lady. "Well, why don't you knit one yourself? It's very easy." Mia laughed. "I love knitting, but I don't have the time." "Oh, come on," said the lady. "It's so relaxing. I think you'll enjoy it." And that's the full story. Now let's go back to the beginning and listen again. If you want to become fluent in English faster, you need to learn how to think in English. If you are not thinking in English, your fluency will never improve. See you next time.